everyone, welcome back to my channel, Elemental Origins. My name is Starr, and today I have a very complex reading for you. I was having such a time trying to set this reading up. Spirit and the elements and all of your guides really want me to share this reading in a very specific way, so there's going to be a lot of elements. I think that there's going to be some people that don't enjoy this reading just because I feel like it's not going to flow well. There's lots of things that they want me to discuss, and kind of coming from all different spaces, different types of things I can feel. And I'm also using a movie tarot deck, and I've got oracle cards for you as well today. And I think some of you are going to have an issue with me using the movie tarot, and I'm hearing that to kind of see past the superficiality of Hollywood, of the movie industry, and I've seen both sides of the spectrum. I did a film degree, so I've always loved movies, but at the same time I can see just how detrimental they have been to our infrastructure and all of that type of thing. But I'm not going to get into that today, but Spirit's asking me to tell you to see past that and just to take this for face value today. So today's reading is messages from your heart chakra, and there was a lot of pre-messages before I even get to the cards because I brought a lot of elements in today. But before I sat down, I was seeing so many things. I was seeing hawthorn, which is really great for anxiety and also used for heart disease. But I was hearing Hawthorne Heights, and I heard AM in my head, and I was like, what is that song called? And I had to Google it, but it's actually Nikki FM. So Nikki AM is a message for someone, Nikki AM specifically. And I was seeing a lot of strawberries, I was seeing cherries, I was hearing cherry aid. So it's fruitfulness, abundance, and this idea of things coming off the vine. It's like something is really going to be sprouting for you, and when things are ripe for the picking, just take it, everyone. And I was thinking about how berries really leave a stain, so that's going to be a future message, I think, once we get into the readings, things that leave a stain. I was seeing penguins, and obviously penguins mate for life. I was seeing ice cubes. I was hearing tango ice blasts, and if you're in the UK, you will know what they are. But if you're elsewhere, then like slush puppy type things I was hearing. I was seeing oranges, so joyfulness, purification, cleansing, and the sacral chakra energy there. And I saw two crows, they came speeding past me, and I thought that's definitely a message that two things are on the way, or there's like a divine partnership that's speeding towards some of you. And what else? Apricot again, so passion, romance, and energy. So I brought little Mrs. Apricot. She's been in my altar from the last reading if you're in real time. So I brought her in today. And also I brought these two crystals over, and I was seeing this as like an eye. So the eye of Horus is important to someone, to all of you, but I'm going to leave you to delve into that for yourselves. And I also brought in my gorgeous Aura Rose quartz point as well, freeform point. And Aura Rose Quartz is amazing for tapping into unconditional love, universal love, releasing any aches of lack of compassion or trust, and promoting harmony and inner peace into your relationships, and also bringing more of a sensual nature to partnerships that are already blossoming or already in full swing. So they're pre-messages, everyone. Like I said, there was a lot to get through today, and I've also brought I've got a little pebble that has a bird on it, and I always see that as young cardinals. So Alex is on fire, young cardinals. So we've got Hawthorne Heights, Alex is on fire, and I've got a few more songs to come through as well. But I very much got in my feels for this reading. I understand now why my weekend went the way that it did. I went to an emo night last night, and I thought, okay, this makes a lot of sense why I'm doing this reading today. So I'm going to put a massive trigger warning on this reading as well. I think that this is going to be a reading that opens some wounds for some people, and just be aware of that. If you're not ready to come into that space today, then maybe today isn't a reading for you. But I'm also going to open the space with some dragon's blood incense, and dragon's blood is really amazing for blood circulation for one, and also for purification of the aura, purification against psychic attacks. So that's something for maybe a lot of you in this in this group to be aware of. If you're watching this reading, just be aware of who's in your vicinity, who's in your area, and who might be tapping into your energy at this time. I think there's a lot of you out there that are very, very psychic and spiritual, but perhaps you're not tapping into it as deeply as you are aware that you can. So just be wary of that too, because just because you're not aware of your psychic abilities, it doesn't mean that other entities aren't. So just make sure to be protecting your energy, everyone. I'm also feeling called to go in with some sound today as well, so just be careful those that are wearing headphones. Sound healing is really important for some of you at this time. If you can listen to sound baths, sound frequencies for healing, that's really going to help you blossom as well. So we have 3 piles today. We've got lots of I feel like just a lot of expanded messages coming out today. So this might be a longer reading than usual, but we've got 3 piles to pick from today. We've got pre-picked your oracle cards, and then I'm going to be shuffling tarot for you live. So just take a minute to pick a pile, everyone, and I will go ahead with pile number 1. Hello pile 1, this is your reading. Let's take a look what your heart chakra wants to say to you. Yeah, you've got all your cards in reverse. I'm being told to keep them as such. So you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. That was in reverse. The bloom, creations realize, right time, harvest, and celebrate. Also in reverse. And we've got Thoth and light codes in reverse. Light initiation, greater teaching, awakenings, divine magic. I'm already so intrigued. Pile 1. And then we've got garnet for you. Sensuality, life force, intensity. This is a sexual healing in its highest form. Garnet is a stone of love, passion, devotion, removing blocks to the desires of the heart, stepping into your sexual power and embracing your body, removing all judgments that stand in the way of you and your pleasure. When used in tandem with tantric sex, garnet can heighten the experience, attracting partners that can help heal sexual trauma. Garnet helps identify and illuminate self-sabotaging behaviors, expanding your connection to mind, body, and spirit. Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius in connection to Mars. And where do I want to put this? I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Yeah, in the alignment with the 2 hearts there. So pile 1, your heart chakra. There's a lot going on with you, I think, pile 1. And I've split my deck of these cards, these tarot cards, because they specifically have movies connected to some of them. So there was characters from movies printed on the cards, and then not in others. And I knew this card was going to come out in a pile in death with Donnie Darko. It's so funny. You've got the 2 of Cups, 3 of Coins, upright, sorry, just tapping in and making sure, 9 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to keep those for now, pile 1, and I feel like I might have to clarify. So what I'm finding really interesting here, pile 1, is that there is a strong connection, there is a strong energy to darker forces, there is a strong connection to, it feels like darker energies at play. This might be something that you feel like you've been involved in, this might be something that you chose to take part in, this might be something that it's like, I'm hearing it's like you feel like your heart led you here, but it didn't, pile one. And your heart chakra is coming through to say to you that you want to have a real deep connection. Your heart is craving such a deep connection, but there's something that is blocking you at this time. It's like you can't see the wood through the trees, and it's like you're expecting things to go in tandem, so like 1, 2, 3, and your heart is saying that's not how the heart works. You can't it's like you can't predict where you're going to be led if you're leading with your heart. And you might have just come through a real death and rebirth experience, pile one. You might have really hit rock bottom, I'm hearing, and it's like you don't know which way is up, I'm hearing. And this is a message that I was getting a long time ago. It's like you are seeing things in the upside down. So Stranger Things is a reference, 11:12 on the clock there, or 1:12. It's like you're seeing things in the reverse, and your heart is telling you that it's like, if you've seen Donnie Darko, if you haven't seen Donnie Darko, you need to watch Donnie Darko. But it's like, get out of this energy. I'm hearing like get out of sad boy energy, and all my readings are gender neutral, but as a turn of phrase, I think we can all understand what that means. It's like, get out of that energy, because that's not you. Your heart is saying that's not you. And there's something happening in your spaces right now where it's like you're not listening to what your external circumstances are saying to you. It's like you have a lot of people around you, or you're very distracted at this time, and there's things trying to come into place for you or trying to speak to you, but it's like you're distracting yourself by all the things that you have around you at this time. And it's like you're being very I'm hearing like stingy. It's like you're being very stingy with what you have and your resources, and you're terrified to lose anything. But your heart is saying that sometimes we have to let go. Sometimes we have to call death to some things in order to have a rebirth. And with the bloom in reverse, it's saying you can't receive this bloom until you've experienced this death moment, and that's what you're avoiding, pile one. It's like something's already been set into motion. You know it, you feel it, you sense it, but you're avoiding this death moment. I'm hearing like a tower moment, so your foundation's falling down. It's like you're terrified of your foundations falling down, but it's only a matter of time, I'm hearing. But this is in your highest good, pile one. And with Thoth and the light codes, it's very interesting that this has come out to me, because I've been doing a lot of research into Aleister Crowley and Satanism and all that type of thing, and he was very, very much connected to Thoth's ethos and this idea of using Egyptian type of magic to call things into existence. And I find that so interesting, because, you know, a lot of us work with Thoth, a lot of us work with the Egyptian ideologies that are for the light. So I just find it interesting that there's a massive juxtaposition of the same thing, but either being used for good intent or, I guess, darker intent. And there's something here that is being brought to light for you, pile one. Light initiation, great teachers, awakening, and divine magic. Yeah, Thoth is trying to unlock the light codes within you. And it's almost as if there's a part of your heart that feels like it's made of darkness. And your heart is saying, like, I am not made of darkness. Nothing about you is made of darkness. And Seven of Cups in reverse. It's like you don't want to believe that you're good, pile one. There's like there's fire energy around you. Fire energy is so strong. And then you've got all the cups. You need to cool down, pile 1. You need to get into a body of water. Yeah, 7 of Wands wants to come out. It's like you're trying to run at something and your heart is saying no. Yeah, 2 of Swords in reverse. It's like if you run at something, you'll be pierced. And that is not what you want. So you really have to slow down with something in your life right now, pile 1. With the 9 of cups, 9 of coins, sorry. It's like your abundance is hanging in the balance, and I think you're aware of this, pile 1. 5 of cups in reverse, and it's almost as if there's something very easily avoidable. There's like a loss that's very easy avoidable. 10 of Wands, and this might be not, again, it's like there's something you can't see. So this death and rebirth is not connected to your abundance, but there is something to do with your abundance that perhaps you can't see, that Thoth is trying to make you aware of, that if you can get into balance, so getting into a body of water, using water to cleanse your body, it's like, yeah, will help you. It's like, will help you feel it, help you with this sad boy energy. 10 of Cups. Because it's like if you let something go and listen into all this divine energy, it's like you're going to run into the 10 of Cups. So many cups here for you. Pile 1. 6 of Swords. Okay. There's something bubbling under the surface in you. 10 of Coins. And it's like you're not letting yourself feel it. You're not letting yourself feel what you want to feel. 2 of Wands. It's like there's something off in the horizon that you can sense, you can feel, and you're not letting yourself know that to be true. It's like your heart is saying you know it to be true. So let it go. You know it to be true, so let it go. Call in Thoth for help at this time, pile 1, because there's movement that needs to happen for you. After you go through this, it's like a mini awakening. I feel like this death is like a mini awakening, and you're avoiding awakening to something. 8 of Coins. It's like you keep taking a step forward and then a step back, and your heart is saying that you can't live in that limbo. It's like you can't live in limbo much longer because it's like it's killing you. Something's killing you. 8 of Swords. Yeah, it's making you feel really sad. Pile 1. There's something that is making you feel so sad at this time because you're not letting yourself feel it. Yeah, something feels very broken inside, and you must release this, pile 1. You must release this feeling of feeling broken. It's like you're not broken, you just don't want to see. 6 of Wands. Because that makes you feel like you've made a mistake. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse. You feel like you've missed out on an opportunity. And your heart is saying release this pain. Release this pain so you can move forward. 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're wanting to avoid conflict, and I said this very deeply in my last reading or a couple of readings ago, so you might want to go back and double check on what that was. I think that might have been the Pleiadian messages reading, but there's something, you're avoiding conflict and you're not letting yourself die at this time. There's something you need to let die within you, pile 1. And it's this sad energy. It's like you don't want to be sad anymore, so let it go. It's like it's not you to be sad. you're very joyful. Your heart is saying you're so joyful. You are so, it's like loving, nurturing, and there's something that doesn't allow you to be this. Two of Coins. It's like something's not flowing right now. Something wants to flow towards you and you're looking away from it, and yeah, it's like you're just looking down at the floor. You're not focusing in on your heart space. If you can just tilt your head every now and again, Pile 1, and just sink into your heart space, and you might just have like a few minutes between classes or between spaces, between clients I'm hearing, or yeah, it's like between your shifts. It's like you might do a split shift, and if you can just sit and tilt your chin to your heart space and just really focus in on your heart, that's really going to help you hear clearly. It's like your guides are trying to contact you, and it's like they've pulled out all the tricks. I'm hearing with this sparkle here, it's like they've pulled out all the tricks, but you're just not listening, and they're saying because you're not letting yourself lead by your heart, and that's what they are wanting you to do. Your heart and your guides are very much in I heard coercing with each other. So you're very aligned in terms of your heart, and your spiritual connection is speaking to one another. Five of Swords in reverse, and they're saying avoid the crash and allow yourself to awaken now, so that the fall isn't even harder. There's something that you need to just do now, Pile 1, so the fall isn't harder later. And there's something really, really deeply within this group that is massively avoidant, and your heart is saying you cannot continue to do this because it is absolutely killing you, Pile 1. I feel almost like stunned, tapping into your energy. It's like I feel stunned by something. I feel just, it's like I've gone into shutdown, and it just feels overwhelming, but overwhelming to the point where I'm not even looking at anything. It's like you've just gone into like numbness. It's like you feel traumatized, Pile 1, by something. It's like it's been really painful for you, and they're saying you have to release this pain, you have to release this sadness, you have to release all of these things that aren't you. It's like you're holding on to these things for dear life and feeling like these are your identity, and they're not. They're saying there is so much more to you than labels other people have placed on you, or you believing, it's like connected to childhood trauma. It's like you believing words that others have said to you, when you were a child. It's like, let that go. Like, honor your inner child, nurture them, tell them that you love them, and say that you're ready to move on. There's something within you that's ready to release anything that brings you pain. So let it go, Pile 1. That's such a strong message coming from your heart. It's like, I feel like your inner child is here, like, pleading with me to be, to shake you and say, like, I'm ready. Like, I don't want to be in this anymore. Like, I'm ready to, yeah, it's like I'm ready to leave this space. Please let me leave. A very intense energy, Pile 1. I'm going to grab some messages from your guides as helping where to go from this. And they're saying to get into a body of water, using water as a way to cleanse your essence and your energy. If you can grab some rose quartz, aura quartz, have anything rose scented by you, drink rose tea. It's like you really need to help your soul heal. This is like deep soul healing. This is deep ancestral healing that needs to happen. But there is a lot of fire energy in this, and you really need to cool that down with some water. And you really need to just take a minute and assess everything. It's like you've not stopped to assess the entirety of a situation. You are just avoiding the spaces that you can feel are slipping away. But it's like if things are leaving your life, if things are slipping away, they are supposed to be leaving, and it's time to let them go, Pile 1. Your heart is saying you will feel so much lighter letting it go. It's almost like you're fearing that the pain of this, it's like we have remorse, regret, grief. It's like you're fearing that releasing something or letting something go is just going to be the most amount of pain that you felt, but they're saying it's going to bring such relief. Actually, you're going to feel so relieved letting something go, because you're going to see that there was something causing you a lot of grief. 5 of coins. I'm saying it's like, yeah, there's even conflict within your family. Pile 1. 4 of cups. It's like you're just not wanting to, you're not looking at the things that you've already lost by staying where you are or allowing yourself to be stuck. It's like, think about everything you've lost and see, is it really worth it? Pile 1 is what your guides are saying. It's like, was it all worth it? Was it all worth it for whatever you thought that this was supposed to be? Was it worth it in the end? 9 of cups in reverse. There's such a deep emptiness in your energy, Pile 1. Like so empty that it makes me want to cry, and my heart goes out to you because I can feel that you've been in so much pain, you've almost just shut down. Pile 1, so they're saying you really need to start looking after yourself, start healing yourself, and know that you deserve happiness. There's something deeply within you that makes you feel like you don't deserve happiness, and they're saying you absolutely do. And visualize yourself walking into like a cave for healing. Imagine it filled with absolutely the most amount of rose quartz and garnet that you've ever seen. It's like, yeah, sexual healing came through with garnet, but it's almost like you've received the opposite of that. It's like something within your sexual energy is just diminishing you, Pile 1, and that's going to mean something very different to everyone, but it's like it's had the opposite effect. There's something that has been perhaps really passionate, but there's nothing more to it. There's nothing more there for you. Pile 1, so they're saying look to your passions elsewhere and heal that wound within you. If you can start doing some sacral chakra balancing and healing, I feel like you might be someone that is very tapped into their sexual energy, but that's been at a detriment to you this lifetime, Pile 1. So you need to balance the scales and abstinence at this time if you can, I'm hearing, and I've never said that message before, so there is something really strongly that's wanting to come through with that. So obviously take what resonates for you, and that's not going to be for everyone, but I think that it's going to make sense for some of you here. It's like you need to harness your own energy and your own power. It's like something is really draining your energy. You're feeling really depleted. I feel so, like I said, I just feel stifled into just numbness. I feel like it feels like zombifying, and it's like your guides are saying, like, please call us in. Your heart is like saying, please listen to me. Like, we want to try and help you. They're very much trying to sway you in the right direction at this time. So a lot, Pile 1, and I think this is going to be extremely triggering for you, and my apologies in that, because it's not easy being a reader and sharing those harmful, well, what feel like harmful messages, like hurtful messages sometimes. And I receive many readings like this for myself, and when it really tugs at the things you need to change, it really does hurt. So take the time to know that this is a loving message from your guides, from your heart, and know that you deserve to feel all the happiness. They're saying, please listen to us. We are not going to steer you wrong. And they're trying to make you live a life that's full of abundance and happiness, but in a balanced way. There's been something that's really been out of balance in your life, and I think you're not stopping to look up and see just how much you might have lost already, Pile 1. And we never truly lose anything, because we can always gain it back elsewhere, or this was supposed to happen. It's like everything has happened in the divine way to teach you some lessons, Pile 1. And we all have lessons that we must learn, and that we must tune into and listen. So your guides are saying, tune in and listen to us. And I just literally did a burp, and I almost never burp. So there's something that's like, it's causing you like literal gas, Pile One. I'm hearing like it's literally causing you gas. I think almost maybe like trying to keep all of these emotions in. You might just be like having outbursts of like burping and things. It's like, and I really don't mean to laugh, but they're saying it's like you're causing yourself so much. It's like a massive dilemma that feels like it's happening constantly within you, and they're saying, please just be still and just let some things fall away, and you will feel at such peace. It's like you feel in a pressure cooker right now, so please get into some bodies of water, Pile One, and spiritual bathing with intentions, showering with intentions. I'm hearing even some of you, like it's almost like you've stopped showering, and they're saying you need to get into that water, Pile One. And I'm so sorry that you're in so much pain, especially to those that might be really dealing with grief right now, and I completely empathize with you, and not knowing how to move on, not knowing how to get through, not knowing how to do those everyday things because you're in crippling pain. So know that you are so supported, and your guides are saying all of this with so much love, and they're just wanting you to get back up again. And say, please get back up, release everything that needs to be falling away, allow yourself to go through this rebirth. There's a rebirth that you're needing to go through, and a lot of processing in that, Pile One. So take your time with this, and I'm hearing that Rome wasn't built in a day, but you have to start seeing clearly. You have to look up, you have to lift your chin. And to some of you that might just be really sad right now, it's like, look up and see what's around you, because there's so much for you to bloom into. It's like the right time for you to be looking around and seeing those spaces. Yeah, some of you aren't asking for help in the spaces that you need it. That's what's been missing. It's like that was hidden from me this whole time in this reading. It's like you need to ask for help, Pile One, and this is not something you want to admit to self. And maybe you need to go to therapy. Maybe there are spaces that you can get healing that you're not reaching out to at this time, and they're saying, call it in, call in those guides, call in those people, those friends, the family. It's like maybe you've fallen out with a lot of family and friends, and they're saying they will hear you out, they love you, they will always forgive you, and they're so there for you. So call in your family and your friends, Pile One. And if you're someone that doesn't have a lot of people around you at this time, call in your guides, because they are so there. But call in Thoth, and Thoth in the highest of light, in the highest of love, and the angelic kingdom, Archangel Uriel is coming to me, Shamuel, and also Michael too. So tapping into the angel frequencies is going to help you at this time, Pile One. But so much love to you, and thank you for sticking this out. I think this has been difficult to hear, and if you would like an extended reading, if you would like help with your energy field, I am a Reiki practitioner, a Reiki master, so don't hesitate to contact me and we can work together, Pile One. But yeah, my heart goes out to you, and sending so much love, and thank you for being here, Pile One. Hello, Pile 2. This is your reading. Let's see what your heart chakra wants to say to you. Portal is in reverse, so doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and wild card in reverse. The sun, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Pile 2. I'm very happy for you already. Earth Star activation, anchoring, ground in action, Isis energy. Beautiful for you in the Merkaba as well. And we have green adventurine, prosperity, fortune, opportunity. Known as the good luck stone or the stone of opportunity, adventurine is used to attract abundance into your life. It propels growth, not just physically but also personally. presenting learning opportunities for your soul's evolution. Aventurine also aligns situations so opportunities appear. Acting as a stabilizing force, Aventurine balances male and female energies to bring a soothing, harmonious between the yin and the yang. Aventurine can also attract love, complementing the heart chakra and resolving lingering emotional issues. Aries and Mercury. Pile 2. I already feel so... Yeah, it's like I'm elated for you, Pile 2. I'm so elated for you. It's like it's your time. Wow, Pile 2. The Starr. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm being called to get another card for you. Wow, the Ace of Cups. And both of these cards are connected to movies, and I'm going to have to double check what movies each of those are representing, because my mind has gone completely blank. I'm really feeling the strong new moon energy, so apologies, Pile 2. I did warn that this reading was going to be a little bit fragmented, and I can't apologize enough. So Judy Garland in A Star Is Born, of course. Hope, bright promise, faith, recovery, gifts, symbolizing of immortality, light of spirit, light at the tunnel's end, good prospects, a new dawn coming, frustrated expectations. Remember that there's always darkness before the dawn. Okay, you might be feeling into this new moon energy, Pile 2, and you might be feeling a little bit in the dark about a lot of things. You might just be feeling like it's like, yeah, I don't know. And this is Rachel McAdams in The Notebook, which absolutely always has me in the most amount of floods of tears. So you might be heartbroken over something at this time, Pile 2. It's like your heart is saying, allow yourself to release any past pain, any past wounds, because they're wanting you to move through into this new portal, and this new portal of energy is bringing you the sun. It's bringing you activations in your Earth Star chakra. It's like you are built for success, Pile 2, and I think that's something that you don't feel like is true. So working on your limiting beliefs, working through, it's like some people have placed a lot of things on you, and maybe I'm hearing like this is not your energy. It's like, don't listen to the people around you. 4 of Swords. Yeah, don't listen to those around you at this time, Pile 2. There's a lot of people trying to block your energy. 6 of Swords. Like, some people don't want you to see just how amazing you are. 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Pile 2. This is wild. There's such strong energies from these readings. 10 of Wands. It's like, allow yourself to see how magnificent you are. Your heart is saying that you know. In your heart it's like, you know, we know, everyone else knows. So allow yourself to shine at this time, Pile 2. 2 of Swords. It's like there's literal people trying to break your heart right now, Pile 2. That's so crazy. 3 of Cups. There is literally people trying to break your heart or hoping you are heartbroken. It's like they hope that you're heartbroken, when actually you feel like the 10 of Cups. You're feeling all of this energy of this new portal coming in for you, Pile 2. And they're saying, allow for you to know that you have everything at your disposal. 3 of Wands. Allow yourself to know that you deserve to shine. You deserve to be abundant and happy at this time. Working with the Merkaba. So if you can imagine yourself in your Merkaba spinning out into the stratosphere of the universe and coming back down again, and just receiving divine wisdom from the intergalactic realms, I'm hearing. So some of you might resonate as starseeds, but the 8 of Swords is coming out, and it's like, let go of your grey cloud, Pile 2. Let go of the grey cloud and know that you are safe. I think there's some energies around you that want you to feel unsafe, and your heart is saying you are safe, and it's safe for you to move forward. Four of Wands. Move forward in this energy of prosperity and love. Your heart is coming through to say it's time. It's time to allow yourself to feel loved, to allow yourself to feel cherished and appreciated. And this might just be with yourself, pile 2. It's like treat yourself as your lover. Some of you might be single at this time, newly single, or it's like you feel alone, you feel very it's like I'm sat here closing my eyes, and it's almost like you're just contemplating, like, okay, like this is where I am right now, and you're very accepting, and your heart is saying that's exactly where you need to be. 7 of Coins, because you're growing something. You're growing something really beautiful for yourself, and it's going to take a little bit of time, pile 2, but it's like, it's not going to be, it's not going to, it's like, it's not going to hurt. You're thinking something is going to hurt, and it's not, pile 2. Something that's not going to hurt. And I think it's this understanding of, give and take. I think you're worrying about not receiving, pile, or not being received well, and it's like you are received well, but you're focusing on the people that, it's like literally hearing like people that don't like you. It's so interesting, pile 2. 5 of Wands, it's like, there's so much conflict around you, and it's like, people want to see you cry, pile 2, and I'm so sorry that you're in that energy. 9 of Swords, there is literally energies around you that are just wanting to stab you in the back, and that is coming through so strongly. But your guides, your heart, and everyone's saying, just keep going. Just keep going, because you know what you're doing. So it's like, just keep swimming, I'm hearing, like, Dory. It's like, oh. But there's so many sympathetic people around you. 2 of Coins. It's like, people see what's happening, pile 2. And I think that's something that you're not aware of. People are seeing what is happening, and they're saying, they understand. And this might just be your guides. So tune into your guides. Tune into your heart space and allow yourself to be led. Your heart is trying to lead you into calmer waters, and they're doing this by the sun. If you can get out into the sun, and obviously if you're in the southern hemisphere at this time, it's like light some candles, allow yourself to be blinded by a light. There is so much light energy that wants to enter your body. It's like your heart is wanting to just absorb so much love, so much light. Working with Mother Rose, working with pink, wearing pink, orange, yellow, and red is going to really help. So aligning those chakras. So we've got the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, and the higher heart chakra. So if you can get into those spaces, if you can do healings and aligning those chakras, it's like that's really going to help you, because I think you've been using your voice, and that's allowed you to reach this abundance, pile 2. And now they're saying the next thing you need to do is just go back a step and align your chakras so that you can receive this Ace of Cups. There is something that is so close, pile 2. It's like so close. I can smell it. I can taste it. It's like I'm almost about to drink it. And they're saying, it's going to be that magical. There is something that you are on the cusp of, that you're going to be so pleased that you kept trying. There is something that you've been trying so hard at, pile 2, and that's going to look very differently to everyone, but there is something you've been training for. It's like you've been training lifetimes for this. So allow yourself to receive. There is so much abundance on the way for you, pile 2. So much abundance on the way for you, and your guides are saying it's just time. It's just time. 8 of Coins. It is just time. Isis would really like to work with you. I think this might be a deity that not many of you have worked with in this pile, and they are ready to connect with you. So working with Isis for the highest of light, highest of love. Also the Anunnaki I'm hearing, and I know that's going to be, that might split the crowd, but they are there for your support. They're there to support you if you want that pile too. So sit with that, work through anything that is triggering within that, but they are wanting to help you. Working with dragons too, I'm really smelling this dragon's blood incense, and there are so many beings at your disposal. They're saying, users, we're here for you. Your heart is saying you're so open to receive at this time, and I think that's something you're not aware of. It's like you're really ready to just receive, pile 2. I feel like my heart is so wide open, and I think that's why you have a lot of this conflict around you, is that people are feeling just how much love that you possess in your own vessel, in your own being, and this is just triggering them. And I'm hearing, don't take anything personally. It's like the darkness will always attack the light, 3 of Swords, but that's not you. They're not attacking you, they're attacking your light, and that's something that's come through in my space time and time again. I'm seeing this as what was it called? Something monsters, Real Happy Monsters. I'm seeing. I used to absolutely love that, Real Happy Monsters, and that takes me to James and the Giant Peach. 4 of Coins. You're stepping through. You're lily padding. So frogging. You are. It's like you're leapfrogging right now, pile 2, and your guides are saying you're on track, but release any of this past sadness, this past pain, because it's like I'm hearing it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. Everything has changed. So just let it go, pile 2. There has been a lot of blind faith that you've walked through, pile 2. I can feel that, and your heart is so happy that you listen to your faith and your knowing and your heart. It's like you have been listening to your heart, and they are congratulating you, they are thanking you, and they're saying you're going home. It's like there's going to be something about this next part of your life that feels just like home, and you've been wanting this for the longest time. I literally feel like I want to cry, pile 2, because I can feel that this is something that has been really, really, really paining you, and I think you thought, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, but you have, and you will continue to walk through into your new portal of love and light energies and abundance. And maybe some of you have just reached this threshold of seeing the portal. Maybe you're someone that is feeling a lot of pain at this time and a lot of betrayal. I'm feeling a lot of betrayal. There's been a lot of betrayal in this pile, and I'm so sorry for that pile too. And we all go through many, many trials and tribulations, but I'm hearing it's like this lifetime has been pretty hard, and it's like the hardest. You've worked the hardest, and I think some people aren't giving you credit, and that's really upsetting you at this time. But know that you'll be paid in kind in the spaces where it is deserved. It's like some people don't deserve to feel your love, your light, your essence, pile 2. So keep releasing these people, and I think it's going to be brought to your attention just who is for you and who isn't. It's like it's going to be very clear. It's like these people won't be able to look you in the eye, pile 2. It's like they won't be able to look you in the eyes for very long, and that's confirmation. That's why we have the eyes here. So if people can't hold your gaze, they're not meant to be in your life. They are working through shadow. They are working through darker energies at this time, and they're working through their own karma and ish, pile 2. So let it go. Just let them be. It's like, there's people trying to cause a lot of trouble for you, pile 2, and it's like annoying me. I'm like annoyed by that energy even showing up in this reading. I'm like, just go away, But you're moving away from this. I'm hearing like the Little Mermaid. You're swimming. You're going to go swimming, and you're going to be swimming in the sea soon. That's going to be really freeing for you. It's like you're going to connect back with the ocean, pile 2. So abundance is coming. Let it come in for you. But that's all I'm getting for you, Pile 2. Congratulations, because you've worked a lot on your energy field. And if you would like an extended reading with me, see how to book in for that in the descriptions below. But you are the star, Pile 2. So keep trusting in yourself. You might want to watch this movie, A Star is Born, or The Notebook if you dare. I always cry every time at that movie. It gets me so in my fields. In my fields? Oh, in my fields. What's that song? In my fields of mourning, I'm hearing. That's going to be a message for someone. In my fields of mourning. I'm going to have to write that down, Pile 2, so I don't forget. But that might be song lyrics for someone. In my fields of mourning. That's so funny. But that's important. I've written it down. Pile 2. Thank you so much, Pile 2. And yeah, be really proud of yourself because your energy is beautiful. Hello, Pile 3. This is your reading. Let's see what your heart chakra wants to say to you. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Brothers of the Rose is in reverse. Sacred Masculine, honor, protect, and support. Maybe your brother is important to you. I am presence. Light body activation, ascending the divine within. Accessing the divine within. I always say ascending to that card. And finally, we've got Onyx. Autonomy, self-discipline, and command. Tune into your inner commanders. Onyx is a strong ally, dispelling loneliness and self-doubt and instilling greater confidence in your decision-making. Face your fears and know that you have the power to overcome them. Onyx's surface presents the passing of time, the balancing of the yin and the yang. It is a sturdy and solidity. It's sturdy and solidity. So your steadiness at this time and your solidity is being highlighted there as I'm stumbling, Pile 3. It's like you're trying to be too rigid at this time. Your heart is wanting you to, it's almost like crack open and be more fluid. It's a sturdy and solitary stone and encourages you to break free. Yeah, solitary, and I kept seeing solidity. So solitary. Don't be solitary at this time, Pile 3. It breaks free from any unhealthy relationships in order to be autonomous. Knows that you are completely capable of making the right decisions for yourself. After all, it is your life. Sagittarius and Saturn. So yeah, I feel like I can't speak, and maybe this is how you feel in your space right now. I was feeling really jumbled. I couldn't see my words properly. It's like I couldn't pull it all together, Pile 3, and I think that's how you feel, and your heart is saying too. Some of you, it's like let go of a relationship. It's really not serving you at this time, and to others, it's like allow other people in. Don't be alone at this time. Allow other people in. Let them know how you feel, and let them help you. There's a strong essence of letting people know how you feel and letting them help you. Maybe you are someone that works in the healing fields. Pile 3, the Chariot. Yeah, I'm going to pull another card for you. And these cards represent movies. So we've got the Chariot, and I think that is Gladiator, but I'm going to have to check. And we've also got Bjork on there, and I know this is a film that I don't think I've seen, or if I have, it's not been for a very long time. So we've got the Chariot, so fast moving energy. Yeah, Russell Crowe in the Gladiator. Journey, ordeal, obstacle, competition, high stakes, ambition, discipline, conquest, victory, and greatness. Reason triumphs. The work of the will, right action prevails, overwhelming odds, sudden defeat. Life lesson: to obtain something special, step up to the plate and don't expect it to be easy. Yeah, I think you feel in a very tricky position at this time, Pile 3. With the Hanged Man there, it's like you're in, something's just made you hang upside down and you're seeing everything in a completely different light, and you're like, whoa, I think it's really hit you. Yeah, Bjork in the Dancer in the Dark. delay, sacrifices, reversals, decisions on hold, review, readjustment, abandonment, rejection, betrayal, falseness, trials, restrained or bound, caution, being in limbo, temporarily unable to go forward, life lesson, let go, trying to accelerate along an incorrect path may be a fruitless distraction. There is something that is taking you off course, pile 3. It's like, I'm literally hearing like your brother might have told you to do this, or someone you can consider to be a brother. There might be an ally, or who you thought was an ally, but actually they were steering you off track, pile 3. You feel very betrayed. Someone told you to do something and they were taking you away from being your abundant self, your golden self. It's like everything is being illuminated in these solar flashes. That's something that I shared in my Instagram space the other day. It's like everything is being highlighted by the light of the sun. Talk to inner earth at this time, pile 3. There was something you were trying to birth into existence, and someone has really blocked you from this, pile 3. Someone's blocked you from your abundance. 5 of Cups. It's like they weren't letting you see clearly. 8 of Cups in reverse. They were cloaking something from you. I feel like this is something to do with money and business. It's like literally someone was like stealing from you. Pile 3. 7 of Swords. Yeah, someone was stealing from you, and because they knew, it's like they knew how much you already had, and it's almost like they were trying to take, it's like, yeah, God's work into their own hands. 5 of Wands, yeah, and they were just creating conflict for you. Pile 3, I wanted to say pile 1, so maybe you've come straight from pile 1 to pile 3, and yeah, 9 of Swords. Wow. It's like 7 of Coins. They knew that you were building something. It was like you were building your empire, and this person played the long game. They played the long game, and they've really stabbed you in the back. Pile 3. 6 of Wands, but your guides are coming in to help you with this situation. It's like karma's going to be repaid, and you're going to receive your money back. There's going to be something that allows you to gain your money back, and obviously I'm hearing this is not right away. This won't be a quick fix, but in the long run you're going to have even more than you thought you were going to have with this first venture. It's like the 9 of Wands. It's like very fast moving. You're going to move out of your dark cloud energy. It's like these people aren't going to be able to attack you anymore. You've been under attack, pile 3. Working with dragon's blood will really help you, and you can get this in cosmetics. I'm hearing like your skin. Maybe you've just broken out, or like you have burst capillaries in your skin. And I'm hearing this has happened because of this situation. It's like your blood has literally been boiling on the inside, pile 3, and it's these people, these brothers. It's like people were pretending to be your brothers in arms, but they weren't. Yeah, my battery might cut out, pile 3, so I'm going to keep going and grabbing as many messages as I can, but there might be a cut in your reading. 2 of Wands. It's like you saw the path, and these people wanted to come in and just take from you, and that's exactly what they've done. But you are seeing things clearly now, so find the way to move forward. There is something that, it's like someone else wants to come into balance with you, pile 3, and they're going to help you move forward. There's something you're not seeing, and someone wants to help you find your inner self, find your inner preservation. It's like they know how strong you are, and they want to come in and help you. They want to make the pasture green for you. I'm literally seeing broccoli, so eating more greens is going to help you. Getting back to basics, pile 3. Your heart is saying get back to basics. Get back to drinking enough water, eating correctly, working out, praying. So you're someone that prays, and even if you don't feel like you pray, it's like you do. This might just be when you're in dire straits, I'm hearing, but you literally put your hands together when you pray, and I think you've only just started to realize that you are actually a very spiritual person. 7 of Wands, and yeah, don't allow yourself to be stuck right now. This is what these people, these entities, these spaces are wanting. I said entities, so you might be someone that works with the astral realms. You might be bringing negative beings from the astral realms into you. Oh no. Nine of Coins. No, it's the other way around. Sorry, pile 3. It's like you're bringing in your abundance from the astral ones, and the Two of Cups is someone, something you see in your dreams, and they're helping you bring your abundance to you. But you know this already. It's like trust in your dreams. Your dreams are telling you the truth, pile 3. Start keeping a dream journal, a dream diary. Yeah, I always see this as my family at dinner card, and I'm not sure why, but it's like your family are coming in to help you. We've got the Two of Coins they're wanting to help you flow right. They're wanting to help you flow right, I'm hearing. Pile 3. Yeah, help you out of this Five of Swords energy. Allow yourself to just be. It's like don't be in limbo, but don't it's like you're in hangman position, but don't let the blood go to your head. It's like keep your head up high, keep your head up high, and know that you're going to have your abundance come back to you, and more than these people could have ever possibly imagined. Six of Swords, it's like there's going to be a message coming to you, pile 3, that's going to help you balance everything out, balance the scales, and you're not expecting this to come through, but it's like coming from your divine guides, it's coming from the angelic kingdoms. I'm hearing specifically 3 of Cups. It's like 3 people are going to come in and help you, 3 guys specifically. This might be a business opportunity, so working with 3 other people, it's like, yeah, they're going to help you get out of this Two of Swords energy. It's like slay the dragon. That's going to make sense for you. 8 of Coins, and yeah, your abundance is wanting to be here. 6 of Cups. You are finding balance at this time, so trust in the energy. Feminine energy is really powerful for you, so if you can start connecting into your divine feminine energy, getting into water, listening to your heart space, and take some deep breaths. Breath work will really help you. Saying affirmations on your inhales and exhales, pile 1. It's like breathing in love, exhaling defeat, breathing in prosperity, exhaling lack, breathing in all the love and abundance that is available to me in this world, releasing betrayal with the out breath. But taking that slowly and in through the nose and back out through the nose, as calming as you can. I'm hearing Charming Man by the Smiths, and I heard that song last night out for the first time in a very long time, and I was thinking about the song, and I thought, I haven't heard that, and then it played, and I just thought, oh, such nostalgia, and that's going to be a message for someone that's going to make sense to you. Just be peaceful and be still right now, pile 3. Allow for everything that's happened to have happened, and know that you deserve light, you deserve love. Call in divine love, call in your divine light body. It's like you are a seraphim, you're an angel, pile 3, if you don't already know that you have such angelic energy, and there's beings coming in to help you tap into that. So know that you are free. These people have actually helped you get free, which is something you're not seeing. Yeah, that's going to come in time, in hindsight, in sitting in with your head held high. You're going to understand they have just caused you the best possible thing to ever happen to you. You're going to move forward so quickly now that they tore down this tower for you. It's like actually they've just sent you right to your abundance, pile 3, which is something you've not been able to see. And they're telling you this now, so you know. You have to trust in the faith and the honor of the divine. The divine won't lie to you with regards to this situation, pile 3. But that's all I'm getting for you, pile 3. Very quick one for you, but I think many of you might have come from pile 1, and they're letting you know that everything has gone in divine order, divine waters, getting into bodies of water. Some of you your waters are breaking soon. You might have just had a baby, you're wanting to be pregnant. It's like that's coming in for you with this earth energy. Call in Agartha, they're calling in the inner earth energies to help you at this time. Calling in crystalline energy, energies of the jade, energies of moss energy I'm hearing, and nettle and spinach. So all those greens, some nice leafy greens for you, pile 3. That's really going to help you get into flow and balance. But that's all I have from you from your heart chakra today, and all of your guides are here. There's so many guides here to help you, pile 3, so tap into their energies too and know that everything's going to be okay. But that's all I have for you today, pile 3. If you'd like an extended reading with me, because this was a short one, then please do reach out. How to contact me and book a reading is in my description below. But if you would like help working with inner earth and balancing your energy at this time, bringing you back and allowing you to have your head held high, please do reach out to me too. I am a Reiki master and we can work together. But stay clear, stay clean, pile 3. I'm here, and stay clean. That's going to make sense for some of you. Keep your vessel clean. No binge drinking, smoking, anything like that to cure these pains. Are saying no. All the greens and working out on lots of water, and you're going to make a grand comeback. This chariot energy quicker than you think. Take care, pile 3. Bye.